What is up, you horror nerds? It is me, your host, once again, Jeremiah Duncan. Welcome back to the channel. Today's review may make some people upset. I don't care, because it's my channel, so what's up? I was not a fan of this movie, and I wanted to be so bad, but I wasn't. I'm talking about the 2007 release of Diary of the Dead. Yes, this is rated R, runs for an hour and 35 minutes, but I'm giving it a 4 out of 10. And I hate that for Mr. George A. Romero, rest in power, because he's one of my idols. But it stunk like a turd on a hot day. Here's what it's about. If you haven't seen this for some reason, from legendary Fright Master George A. Romero comes one of the most daring, hypnotic, and absolutely vital horror movies of the past decade, says Fangoria.com. Romero continues his influential Dead series, this time focusing on a terrified group of college film students who record the pandemic rise of flesh-eating zombies while struggling for their own survival. Intensely gruesome and relentlessly grisly, fueled by the director's signature realistic special effects, Diary of the Dead is a must-see horror that is Romero at his finest, according to Bloody Disgusting. Now, typically I don't disagree with Fangoria and Bloody Disgusting, but you're wrong. This thing was not good. Okay, first, it's a good concept. Kind of cool. I love the found footage. I love the documentary-style movies, Poughkeepsie Tapes, Blair Witch, all those being super cool. Even like the Paranormal Activity stuff. I like that documentary style, but when they let me, I don't know, it's like they had cameras and they're shooting each other with cameras, and there's let me go get my camera. And then you have like 3 different people with cameras shooting everything that's going on. But for some reason, the camera people are never getting attacked. It's only the people they're filming. I mean, that just doesn't make for a good story. That's not realistic. You're not going to be like, oh my God, they're coming. And then they're like, walk past you and then go to some, like, that's not how this works, okay? Multiple times, you know, they're too worried about going and getting their camera to film stuff. I think at one point there was 3 people were literally standing around with cameras watching people fight zombies instead of helping them fight. If that was real life, do you know how mad I would be at you if you're just over there videoing? Now, I will say, in Mr. Romero's defense, that in today's society, that would probably actually happen, except it would be with their cell phone. That, like, hey, can you help me? Like, because now, you even see on the news, not to get political, but you see people getting beat up by cops, and there's people over there filming them instead of, like, helping. Or they see people at a bar fight filming, not helping. So I guess it's possible, the more I think about it, but still not realistic. It's in a movie, you know? I don't know, man. They just never chased people with camera, and that was super unbelievable to me, and it just put a sour taste in my mouth. I'm sorry. End of rant. It does feature Joshua Close, who was in the Exorcism of Emily Rose, as well as the Fargo TV series, and also Shawn Roberts, who was in a bunch of Resident Evil movies as Wesker, which was super cool. They shot this thing in 23 days on a $2 million budget. Just to show you how bad this thing was, because honestly, I don't even know if this went to theaters. I think it went straight to DVD. I think the opening day it only made like $232K. It didn't even crack $500,000. Like, barely cracked a quarter, which is, I mean, that ought to tell you, it's just not that good. Now, that being said, I think for the U.S. and Canada, it's currently at like $958K. So it still hasn't even cracked $1 million in the U.S. It's that bad. The U.S. people don't like it now, but you know who likes it? The rest of the world, because I think worldwide it's like 5.5 million or something. So I guess they did their job. Kudos. Still love you, George A. Romero. You're still my idol. You're still a god among men. Rest in power. But not a fan of this movie. Diary of the Dead. 4 out of 10. Came out in 2007. If you've seen it, comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you like zombies, hit the like. Hit the subscribe. Stick around. I got more coming to you.